Good morning, London Breed, and everyone on my Facebook who will hopefully get this to London Breed for me because I just do not have the energy to deal with this anymore. London, we've never met. We have met, but you wouldn't remember me. My name's Josh Wirtz. I'm a supervisor with the case management division of the homeless outreach team. We contract with the Department of Public Health, which you oversee. You've given us accommodations a couple times. I really appreciate the recognition. I feel like you're one of the few people who works in city government who truly has an understanding of what our caseworkers and our outreach workers are really dealing with, and the systemic issues and the effects of all the social issues on our well-being and our mental health and the physical health of our vulnerable population on the street who are all trying to help, which are some of the most vulnerable people in our population. Those living with mental illness and living with substance abuse. And the last thing I want to do is mansplain homelessness to London Breed, so I'll just say it's nice to finally meet you. In my time at the homeless outreach team, I have seen systemic racism in our hiring practices, our promotional practices, our reasonable accommodation practices, and the healthcare PPE and protection that we provided to our elderly, vulnerable Black clients during this COVID outbreak. And I have been asking people to get this information to you for a long time, and it's not happening, so I would like to give it to you directly and let you know that I have come to believe that Haluna Health, which is the nonprofit which actually manages the homeless outreach team, we are not actually employees of the Department of Health. We contract with the Department of Health. So, in London, I'm explaining this to people who might be watching this video, not you, obviously. We do the hardest work in the city, man. We go out there and we respond to situations that I hope the most of you will never have to see. We do it every day. Our caseworkers work 10-hour days in the street, reaching out to people. Our caseworkers have exposed themselves to so much danger. Being in the rooms with these clients who have, coughs, but won't be tested because they don't meet the criteria. And thankfully, we've been fortunate on my team. Our outreach division and our another division has had people get extremely sick and almost die. And I don't know if they were provided for them because Haluna Health has not really communicated with us or let us know if we can talk about it, if it's a secret, if we were exposed. I was exposed and they never told me for sure. It's just really fucked up, London. We need help. The racism is bad. I have seen my supervisor go out of his way to suppress the advancement of a person of color, a Black person in our company who's qualified and has the education. And I have seen two of the same people be given different jobs at different pay scales and different levels of expertise with almost identical resumes, and the one who deserves it because she's an incredible case manager. So don't get me wrong. I don't know how to impress upon you, London, how much evidence I have. Every time that I have gone to Haluna Health and tried to advocate for my staff and say that racism is preventing the advancement of Black people, they've asked me who is doing it. They're going to go root it out by removing one person from the department, which you and I, London, both know is not how systemic racism works. My frustration is that I have been trying to guide a team while being employed by a corporation, which is a nonprofit. Not all nonprofits are good. That is rife with systemic racism, and it has prevented the career advancement of so many incredible workers. And I don't even want to say a few of the names because literally every single last person on the hot team just needs to be taken care of. And London, just make it right, please. Like, give us the hazard pay that you're giving the rest of your city staff. There's no excuse. You're spending so much money and we're just getting crucified in the international press for this. We're hemorrhaging money. And I see it, and I know it's not your fault. And I see it all. I've been in it. I've been in like all the tent sites. I've been like, you and I are doing the best we can in different divisions of the city, and the branch that I have responsibility for is a very important part of your campaign, and it's a very important part of the plan to, you know, continue to address the homelessness problem in San Francisco, which we created and is our responsibility. Like, our government created this. London, I'm not talking to you, obviously. Our government created this with racist policies and racist policymakers that we voted into office or that we failed to vote, and we allowed these people to make decisions. White men with all the power and all the money have been able to make decisions for all of us